You open your phone, and there it is, a toxic comment, a targeted post, or a public call-out explicitly designed to humiliate you in front of hundreds of people. Your stomach instantly drops, your chest tightens, and a wave of pure adrenaline hits your system. In less than 3 seconds, a digital predator has dragged your reputation into a public arena. Most people make a critical, permanent mistake here. They fight back instantly. They drop a massive, angry block of text defending themselves, or they launch a petty counterattack filled with insults. But in advanced cyber psychology, we know that an aggressive online response is a total trap. An internet troll, a jealous peer, or an online bully does not want a logical debate. They are actively farming your emotional distress. The moment you drop an angry reply, you feed the platform's algorithm, boost their visibility, and show the entire internet that they successfully breached your emotional walls. You become an active participant in your own public execution. But what if you could completely reverse the digital trap? What if you could use a high-status psychological response that makes the attacker look incredibly desperate, malicious, and entirely pathetic to the public, while you remain completely unshakable? Today, you are going to learn the silent laws of digital self-defense. We are breaking down the exact behavioral protocols to dismantle an online predator in under 10 seconds. To defeat an online attack, you must first understand the concept of audience outrage supply. Digital spaces provide social cowards with total safety behind a screen. Because they don't have the courage to confront you in real life, they use the public comment section as an emotional amplifier. They drop an unprovoked insult hoping to trigger a spectacular, chaotic flame war. If you get defensive and write a paragraph explaining your side, the attacker wins. Your paragraph proves to the entire audience that their toxic words carry immense weight over your real-world sanity. Even worse, the platform's algorithm registers the intense engagement and pushes the hateful thread to the top of everyone's feed. The secret to winning this dynamic is digital de-escalation through voiding. You must completely refuse to trade emotional energy with a digital phantom. You must understand a fundamental psychological law. An online bully is starved for significance. When you meet their public malice with utter indifference, you starve them out. You don't try to argue with a pixelated projection. You gently step aside and let their own digital hatred collapse under its own weight. This protocol requires absolute digital discipline. The very next time someone tries to publicly humiliate you online, execute these 3 precise chronological phases. Phase number 1 is the 20-minute device freeze. The absolute millisecond you read the toxic comment, close the app. Set your phone face down on a table. Do not type a single letter. When your biology is flooded with adrenaline, your prefrontal cortex is offline, making your immediate reaction highly emotional and submissive. By forcing a 20-minute pause, you allow your cortisol levels to clear, returning complete strategic control to your brain. You master the interaction by choosing exactly when to engage on your own terms. Phase number 2 is the clinical decentering reply. If the comment demands a response because your business or direct reputation is on the line, you do not write a story. You drop a single, freezing line of corporate indifference that completely detaches you from the drama. Use this precise linguistic script. I appreciate your perspective, but this doesn't match the facts. Wish you the best. Type the line with absolute finality, without a single exclamation mark, emoji, or defensive argument. This is psychological checkmate. By responding with complete, polite apathy, you signal to the entire comment section that the attacker's massive essay didn't even register as a threat to your peace of mind. You treat their malice like a minor, boring notification. Phase number 3 is the algorithm kill. Once your single, clinical line is dropped, execute the ultimate structural defense. Press the mute or restrict button. Do not press block. When you block an online predator, you validate their power, allowing them to make a new post screaming that they forced you to block them. When you mute or restrict them, they can still type comments, but the platform completely hides their words from everyone else except themselves. They are left screaming into an invisible void, burning their own energy, entirely unaware that the entire world has completely tuned them out. True power over a digital predator is never won by entering their comment section circus. It is won by maintaining absolute emotional sovereignty over your screen. An online troll can only pull your strings if you keep holding onto the device. The next time someone throws digital mud at your name, do not panic. Set your phone down, stand tall on your own 2 feet, drop the clinical acknowledgement, and walk away into your real-world peace. You hold the sovereign armor now. If you want to keep building your psychological defenses, and mastering the hidden laws of human behavior, protect your mind by hitting that subscribe button right now. Stay aware, stay safe, and never let them pull your strings.